So Get Dotted is a communication tool, and it's to help you get onto somebody else's wavelength as quickly as possible. So what are these 4 communication styles, or 4 different dots? Okay, we've got, and remember that we can't be just one. We are a mix of the dots. We're like beautiful rainbows. So purple dots are people who get thoughts and ideas out of thin air. They just constantly pops into their mind and out their mouth. Wah, 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 wah. When they're talking, that is them processing. In any communication, these people are listening for the what. What do you want from me? I don't care why. What do you want? Red dots are almost the opposite, in that they will not open their mouth until they've thoroughly thought it through. It will add up, it will make sense. Red dots tend to talk in bullet points. They are economical people with words, money and time. Yellow dots are people who need lots and lots of detail. So when you're communicating with a yellow dot, they want all of the detail so they can build an accurate picture in their mind. Never be late for a yellow dot. These people can spot spelling mistakes from 30 kilometres away. It's a gift. And last but not least are the beautiful blue dots. And these people process through their feelings. So everything you communicate to them, they're turning into feelings and sensations. Okay? So what I mean by that is there could be an argument in a room and they weren't even involved in it. But they can walk into that room and they can feel it. And in any communication, a blue dot is listening for the why. So we've got our purples who are listening for the what, our reds who are listening for the where they fit, the facts and the figures. We've got our yellows who are big on time and they're listening for the when, and we've got our blues who are listening for the why. Now I can't emphasise enough that we're not just one dot, we're a mix of them. For some of you, your purpleness might come out in the way that you shop. You're in, you find what you want, you buy it and leave. Some of you, your yellowness might come out in the way that you shop. You're in the shop for hours and you're looking at everything in great detail. Some of you will shop like a red dot. You will do your research. You know where the best price is for that item in town. Why would you pay $50 more? It's not logical. And a blue dot, when you go shopping, you want to feel comfortable in that environment. And when you're buying clothes, you'll try them on, not to see how they look, but to decide how you feel in these clothes. Now, none of this is good or bad. It is what it is. And that's the thing about dots. All it is about getting onto someone else's page as quickly as possible. If I'm being slightly purple and I'm in a room of red dots, I know to cut the waffle and give it to them to the point. Otherwise, they're going to possibly perceive me to be a bit over the top. Get Dotted can take immense amounts of stress out of your life. If you suddenly understand why your purple dot son just knows everything and will not listen, that can help you in learning how to manage him better. Or your yellow dot daughter who will be up all night putting great pressure on herself to get the project to 120%. Yellow dots are quite critical, but they're 100 times more critical of themselves. And also, if you've got a blue dot child, why you might hear from their teacher things like, they don't participate, they just don't seem to get engaged, they need to talk more. Okay? So this is just one of those tools that people pick up. Okay, I work with corporates, large businesses, small businesses all around Australia and New Zealand, but I also work with communities and parents and schools and families. So why would you come to a Get Dotted event? You would come to a Get Dotted event if you want to take stress out of your life, get more out of the people around you, and for you businesses, if you want to drive that productivity up and you want your team to have a great time while actually learning some real stuff, that's why you come along to Get Dotted. So Get Dotted, this amazing communication tool, New Zealand made, I must add, was created by David Dixon. He's a research journalist, he spent over 20 years of his life researching personality profiling systems and communication models from all around the world. Now, David looked at things like Myers-Briggs. You would have heard of some of these. Myers-Briggs, TMI, DISC, the American model, Personality Plus. They're all great models, but what David did in true Kiwi style is he got rid of the fluff and the hype, and he said, really, what it comes down to is we're a mix of these 4 different dots, or 4 different communication styles. Not one is any better than the other, but the only purpose of understanding these 4 dots is so that you're less likely to rub someone up the wrong way.